What's that song? I just need something. Oh, brother. I just need something. I need some wake up music. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up. Oh my gosh. When I make it, I simply just have to purchase. Oh, my mic is so far away. When I make it, I simply just have to.
Bitch, I gotta care for every bump up on your face. Bitch, I got a dime for every family member you got. Bought this bitch to flex, I don't take no time up on my watch. She just dropped the neck, I don't spend no time with this thought. Turn my young dog up, he ready to shine, he ready to ball. We done pulled up all the blood, just like menopause. Drop one of these up in my cup, then it dissolves. Walked up in LV off 2GG, should see the hall. He tried to rob, got shot in the face. GG's, he had some balls. GG, shit look like the shine a nigga. All red halls.
There you go.
Bitch, they got the slobber and all my shit should need some gauze. Nigga, I'm slurring my words, cause on my teeth is the ball Jamal. Yes, it's true, I got some act, but fuck it, I'm keeping it all. Stupid, fuck it, I'm about to go back in time, tell Bieber to put the cup down. Pop 15 for pain, collecting change, just like the bloodhound. Bitch, that fuck the gang, the whole gang, shit, she gang now. We all painted her face, she got a gallery, I guess she paid now. I was in the house, counting cash, I'm switching lanes now. They're like 2TE, a POV, let me give you a breakdown.
Lay ass down, nigga, don't say word, nigga, fuck, nigga, this is shake now. I so drink to go up in the world, but fuck it, I'm keeping the case now. Niggas dig riding for fame, shit, I guess he gay now. Ass, purple rain, man, I never sip no green now. What you gonna do for this 2T chain? What you gonna do to go see Dang Dang? I keep weed like a mid card, why the mother's a fed boy? Alright, you niggas weird, like the island boy. Alright, finna start a lean Olympics and then go try out for. Alright, I thought this bitch was in the Porsche, but she Melissa Ford. Alright, flex 200 can guns and got killed by tourists. Nigga, I spend cash every day, nigga, I look like a tourist. Nigga, this rap shit getting boring, I'm finna be a florist. Suck it for a 2T chain, 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 suck it for a 2T. She gon'
Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Nah, I gotta give y'all credit for putting me on DC2 Trill. Like, I knew of him, but I didn't really know of him. I wasn't familiar with his game. He's ooh, hold on. I'm gonna get to the intro in a second. I just gotta hold on. Oh, hold on. Then I gotta hold on. Then I gotta let's do this, and then let's do this.
Went to the club to get some food, blue like 10 bins. It ain't that hard to choose a side, I ain't y'all niggas friends. I could drink like every day, tomorrow I'ma try again. I showed her the rest, but that was just bait. Look how I'm reeling her in. Get on the head, stand for money, dance, up your leg. That's at the bands, capital pens, I had to wiggle it in. Serving these bags, who's your mans? You know I'm tugging the task. Spin this block, I'm on the van, though he shit in his pants. I'm about to throw the temper tantrum, you know I'm sport as hell. I'm about to go no baby bottle, I'ma just pour it right in. I'm trying to make her cut me up, told her I'm broke as hell. I like the bitch that cater to me, shit like Kelly Michelle. Simmons, cupped in, bloody stage, we mobbing out. And my price is lower than all y'all, I'm counting with Walmart. Look, cuz nigga gon' step like police do, they laying the Lord out. Cut the lights off with my chain out like Iron Man in the house. Since I found out money never sleep, I'm taking my bed out of the house. I got 2 big bitches wrestling me.
Oh my God, bruh. He's sliding on the song. Yeah. This is day 22. I'm almost at a full month, bro, going live every day. Some days, you know what I mean? Kind of only hit like a 5-minute, little 2-minute little segment. And other days I did 2 hours. Some days it's like an hour and 30. I think more consistently than not, it's been like an hour and 30 at least for most of them. But I'm almost at a full 30. But, you know, previously the plan was go live every day until I reach 2K subscribers. Lo and behold, we reached 2K subscribers, and we not only hit 2K subscribers, but then we're currently at 2011. So, surpassed the 2K, and now we're on to that 4K watch time hours, which I'm currently at like 3,700 now with the updated numbers. So I got about 300 hours, which I'm very confident that we'll get that. Let's say very confident we'll get there by November. End of November, I'm sure I'll have the 300 hours made up, if not sooner. You know, I can't plan when a video is going to blow up. I mean, I didn't know that Birkenstock video was going to do 2K. That Birkenstock video did 2K. And not only did that video do 2K, the other Birkenstock video is now like at 1.2. So, yeah. Yeah. So, 4K watch time hours, 300 hours left. I think I'm very confident that we will get there soon. I think quick change of plans for this weekend. The person that I was supposed to have on Cloth Talk this weekend is not responding to my DMs. So, got to make a quick pivot because I don't think it's going to fall through anymore. But that's fine. You know, life is all about trying to find that pivot. Find that pivot, find somebody else. That's the plan. And if not, then I'll just change the video that I plan to do this weekend. But give me 1 second. Let's go to... I'm watching the UDY today. Simple as that. The UDY has got to get watched. That last one was a slow burn. I don't think I'm going to watch that. I'm going to watch another one. Because, again, I haven't watched a UDY since that last stream, maybe like a week ago. So, yeah. Also, I need to do that sneaker tier list. Let me just go to Hypebeast real quick. Actually, no. I'm not going to Hypebeast. Not doing it. I gotta prepare for the I gotta prepare for the Cloth Talk. I can't do it. But that sneaker tier list, I do need to pull that up. What's cracking? You're. Actually, let me keep playing this song real quick. I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna find that tier list, but I gotta play this song.
Niggas WWF in the house. I had to tell that little bitch suck it. I want DX on the house. You go shop inside my closet, nigga. It's better than even stuff. Nigga, why don't you go get you a bankroll? It's better than fucking a hoe. Yeah, but these lame as all times. I'm calling that nigga the low. You better start doing that pocket watch and keep a good eye on your hoe. I'm rocking some runway clothes in the trench, look like I don't even belong. This shit ain't gonna be in the stuff. That nigga, you cheap and you broke. Your bitch a little freak in her throat. It's platinum a million so. My stash get having these growth spurts. It's starting to make me feel old. Alright.
All right. Enough of that. I wanted to do this shoe brands tier list because, you know, the year is almost over. It's September. We got 3 more months. And I kind of just want to see like what the current sentiment. I see that there's not a few brands on here, but I'm going to gauge based on the year that the company's been having. I'm going to try to pull up some like examples of like some collabs, some drops and like all that. But like, I really want to figure out what brands are really taking over 2025 or took over 2025 as we head to the end of the year. There's just some up here that I'm just not going to list. So just off the rip, Balenciaga is not going in this list. Not going. That's V's, man. V's really that one. That's V's. Just off the rip, Balenciaga is never gonna make any list, and it's unfortunate. There is one Balenciaga before the scandal. Hold on, I'm not even showing the list. Before the scandal, there was one Balenciaga shoe that I was very tempted to get. Very. And I did not get it. And then the scandal happened. And I was like, this brand will never see $1 from me. I got to pull it up real quick. Balenciaga. Cartoonish. I don't even know how to describe that boot. I don't even know how to describe. Oh, here it is. Okay. This was the only, I know it's crazy, it's out there, very ridiculous. This is very ridiculous of me. But for a very short period of time, I really wanted these. But then they had the whole scandal and they had the kids in it. And then like once you just start doing shit with kids, bro, I just be like, you have forever lost me. And I know they had the little like, oh, we didn't really have oversight over that. They like, you know, licensed the shootout to another company. They didn't really see. I just couldn't believe it. Just because like for a brand that big, I just couldn't believe it. But for a short period of time, I did want these because I was like, these are so crazy. I could see a fit that I could put together with it. But Balenciaga's not making it. What's another brand on here that actually, what is this, Fila? This is terrible. Is that supposed to be Fila? It's just IL. It's just IL. It doesn't even, like, what the hell? All right. Let's do this. Oh, you saw them in person? Did they feel good? Like, did you actually, like, did you only look at them or did you, like, hold them? Off the rip, and I'm going to try not to be biased. It's hard, but I'm going to try not to be biased. Vans, whether you like it or love it, and I'm going to include, I can include Vans off the wall. So anything that falls under the umbrella of that company, I'm going to put it in there. Vans off the wall has been having a legendary year. Honestly, since last year. Now, I know people go say, you know, they had the little Chanel bag inspired ones. You know, that's it. And they got the other ones that's about to drop on the 15th. But, like, they had the half cab joints. And not only did they have the half cab joints, they got the collab with the two-tone on stairs on Barnes. Okay. Let's just go to their website real quick. Hold on. Let's go to their website real quick. Oh. They are, first of all, this opening picture is already starting off good. Like, let's just go to what's available right now. Shoes, let's do all. Like, they have been doing a lot of, like, this is dope. I don't think, like, it's groundbreaking or it's going to, like, make or break the company, but, like, they're doing a lot of dope stuff. They had those Chanel bag ones. They had the Vans off, I mean, not the Vans off the wall, but they had the half cab Vibram sole joints that I purchased. And I'm even thinking about purchasing a second pair. Like, they got the two-tone joints, which not these, but I think it was with Beams Plus. They had SZA join on as like a creative director S type role. And I just feel like they're finding their stamp in the current market of sneakers. Cause I feel like for a cool little minute, they're kind of like the outlier. Like, you know, they had like their basic stuff and they weren't really like making noise like other companies as far as like doing collabs and, you know, pushing the envelope. That's why like even like brands like Saucony dropped Saucony Silo to like branch off and do something a little bit more experimental. Vans got that sneaky low profile joint, Scissor Ambassador there. No, yeah. And I forgot about the Bejeweled joints too. So like they have been having a great year. So if we go like the way I'm going to grade this is because Nike, Jordan, they're always going to be at the top. But it's like, have they actually innovated and also brought something new to the table? I'm not saying they have. I'm not saying they haven't. I'm just saying like for Vans, the reason I put it in A is because they have completely changed people's view on Vans. At first, for a very long time, it was a, you know, skater type company, very specific demographic of people wanted it. When you have people again calling stores asking about, and it wasn't even a collab with Chanel, it was just a Chanel inspired joint. When you have people calling a store where the phone going off the hook and people trying to figure out if it's in different cities, that they willing to drive down to different cities to get a certain shoe, you got it. Same thing with J Tips. J Tips had people lining up down the block to buy Sauconys. I can't believe that. I couldn't believe it. It's like when you do things like that, that's how you get moved up. So yeah, I'm confidently putting Vans in A. Next up, Adidas. I'm gonna keep it real. Although they have been making strides, and they announced that silhouette, which is like the F-150, I think that's what it's called. The F-50. When this no. Where's that sneaker at? Let's try boots. Only summer. When these drop, I promise you, bro. I promise you. When these drop and they get multiple colorways, these are going to hit the streets like fucking crack. It's going to be insane, actually. These are going to hit the streets like crack. I'm calling it now. You will not be able to get these off your Explore page. I think Nike revamped their running Vomeros for sure. Basketball plus the retros, I think they deserve an A or close. Nike is in B. I haven't placed them there yet, but Nike's in B, in my opinion. But I also believe Adidas is still in B too. I think actually Nike might be in A. The Jordan brand might be in B. Now, the reason I give Nike Jellyfish, don't even mention that, please, don't mention that, please, don't mention that. Bad Bunny for sure. Don't mention Jellyfish, please. AEs, Hardens, I guess. Mega Rise series, okay, that's valid. The reason I give Nike credit this year is because not only did they revamp the Foamposite, yeah, it's retro world. Adidas X Terry Fox. Okay, I gotta look those up. Let's look those up. And I'm not saying they're doing bad. I'm just saying like if let's see. These actually aren't terrible. These are pretty good. These are actually pretty good. Amine Rainbow Ugly. Why we dissing the Jellyfish? No. We We are not doing that. Don't. We are not doing that. We are not comparing those Amine bibliotheques to no jellyfish from for real. Let's like, come on now. We have to be like, come on. Like, we're not doing that one, bro. You really believe those jellyfish? No, I'm not even entertaining that, bro. I'm not entertaining that. I'm not entertaining that. Nike revamped the clog posit. They had the Supreme joints. You know, the foam posit came back. Like you mentioned, they had the Vomeros going crazy. Then they had what's that new Vomero? Is that that new, man, hold on. What's that new Vomero? Like, it's almost like it's way bigger. I seen a few influencers get a pair. Oh yeah. These right here. These are fire for sure. And I think this is what, honestly, if we're just talking Nike and we're not talking Jordan brand, what Nike has been known for all of these years is the tech, sports, and, you know, basically designing the best tech for sports and also, you know, athletes and all that joints. They need to go back to innovation versus like just pushing out what's cool and what's trending. Like that self-lacing sneaker that came out for a while ago for like people with disabilities. Like, I thought that was going to be bigger than what it was, and it didn't really, like, you know, it really kind of got lost in translation. Like, I think Nike needs to just focus on innovation as the world moves closer to, you know, tech leading the world. Tech is driving the GDP in the US. Like, they need to get back into that futuristic mindset of creating a sneaker for the future versus creating a sneaker for the moment right now. Because honestly, for a very long time, I invest my money into the stock market, and Nike for a long time was out of my investment range. They were like trading at like I don't know the amount. It was probably like 120 to like 150-ish type. You know, if I check what is Nike currently trading at on the stock market, obviously that has nothing to do with like level of hype or anything like that, but like the overall business itself is not performing well. Retail across the board really isn't performing well as a whole, but it's like down into like the $74 per share. So in 2021, when I was like heavily trading, it was like at 172. So it's like they need to get back to that innovation and being the leader of innovation. I feel like other companies kind of got into that realm and like excelled, such as like a Solomon or like a what's another Gorpy type company? Like Solomon is the first one that come to mind. Converse got its own category. Oh yeah, nah, Converse definitely separate. Converse separate. So yeah, I'm comfortable with Nike because they have been trying to, you know, get back in their bag. And I'm just honestly I'm a foam posit lover, clog posit lover. They brought back the Galaxies. So I'll give them that. The Jordan brand has just been like very much so with retroing a lot of things that haven't been retroed in a while, which there's nothing wrong with that either. But it's like, where's the newness like a Van's been doing? I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Puma, whether you like the shoes or not, I see people in real life wearing Pumas way more consistently. I would put Puma just a little bit. I will give Puma the competitive edge for getting a little bit more of the market share. Because for a while, Puma was kind of like that silent. Jordan got hit with the 40, though. Can't fake. Jordan got hit with the 40, though. Wait, what does that mean? What's good with you, Kai? I'm giving Puma the competitive edge over Adidas just because they have been making a lot of strides when it comes to footwear. Obviously ASAP, obviously Rihanna, obviously Speed Cats are taking over Explore pages. I mean, they literally are, bro. Like, I can't fake the reality of people lining up to get Speed Cats. Like, Speed Cats are feeling like the hype that Adidas Sambas got last year. Oh, yeah. The Jordan 40. Yeah. I will give Jordan the edge over Adidas too. I will give Jordan the edge over Adidas. New Balance, I just gotta keep it a buck. New Balance has just been taking off ridiculously. Every month, there's something worth fanning out about. Those Amines, top 5 sneakers this year. Promise you. That is top 5 sneaker this year. I'm stamping it. Top 5. I can't put it in front of Nike. Actually, I'll come back to that. No. We're not doing that. Nah, we're not doing that. Nah, come on. DC Shoes? Is DC Shoes still actively putting shoes out? That's a random pull. Let's go. Let's see. DC Shoes. Let's go to DC's. But the good thing about New Balance is it's not just one silhouette that's taken off. Like, they got the Stone Island joints. They got the Amine joints. They got the Joe Fresh goods. And obviously, anything from that 990s is hoes keeping the 960s in business. Let's see what DC Shoes got going on. DC Shoes. Yeah, it's a no. So if I just gotta keep it a buck, y'all aren't innovating, which is crazy because didn't DC have something with I forget bro's name, that one streetwear content creator that's really big, Bloody Osiris? Didn't Bloody Osiris have something with DC Shoes? Hold on. Oh, am I tripping? Oh, I could have sworn he had I thought he had something going on with DC's. Maybe I'm tripping. Alex Art. How do you even say that? Axel Arigato? I guess that's what it was. Never mind. I thought it was DC. Yeah, DC's is crazy. We gonna have Creator Rex. We gonna have Creator Rex on the list, and then we also gonna have damn, what's those shoes called? Damn, Creator Rex and Pro Kids. We gonna have Pro Kids on there. Honestly, Champion's a crazy one too. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Champion's a crazy pool. Asics, they've been kind of quiet this year. Asics kind of been quiet this year. I can't think of off the top of my head. Major Asics collabs that happened this year. Let me see. Maybe I'm just slipping. It's also just a lot of knowledge to have in your head at all times. Now, them Walmart joints got some publicity. The Walmart joints got some publicity. These ain't bad though. This dropped 16 hours ago. This ain't a bad colorway. I'm not mad at this. This is actually pretty decent. What's this, Japan drop? I'm not mad at that. 404 trains invisible, I think. We go see. This is okay. Maddie Matheson, okay. If I see those jellyfish one more time, bro, I'm gonna lose my shit. 2 invincible. I think these are the ones you're talking about. These don't look bad either. These look like the Bottegas. I mean, they up the contrast on this picture. The contrast is high on this picture. No, we're not doing that. These ain't bad though. I like the way they look. Almost giving like it's like a sketch. Almost like a Virgil type of approach. Yeah, these ain't bad. They ain't bad. They definitely look like those Bottegas though, for sure. I think I seen these if it will load. I did not see these. Damn, bro, I ain't got no internet. Fuck. Damn. Bro, what just happened? Did I just get nuked? You don't really want those, bro. Let's be for real. Jown A6. These are kind of whatever though. But y'all know I'm like a professional Jown hater. When they do something good, I give them props. But like most of the time, Jown stuff is just it's a flop for me. Yeah, like it's been a pretty quiet year for from A6. In my personal opinion, I'm not really seeing nothing that's standing out too much. Oh, the Vandy joints. Damn, I did a whole cloth talk on these. The Vandy joints was gas. These were gas. Damn, these were fire. Okay. That's a solid one. I thought these were pretty good too. I saw these in person. Oh, these, damn, okay. Nah, ASIC's actually been going crazy. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. The Vandys for sure. Those Story MFGs for sure. Yeah, no, those Vandys was legit. Those were legit. I might even go sit here and lie. But other than that, really, these ain't bad either. Kind of like this. Almost give like Frieza vibes. Not a fan of these Kikos. Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, these Kikos did drop this year. That whole pack where it was like this pair, that brown pair, and then like I think it was like a yellow joint. Okay. It wasn't a bad year, but it also wasn't just a monumental year. It was just a okay. Yeah. Honestly, it's like C. A lot of good drops. I just don't think there wasn't really anything like so pressing though. The Vandys almost deserves it to be in B, but honestly, if I'm comparing it with like, you know, overall hype, overall, you know, newness, I would put Hoka above Asics this year. Hoka's had a hell of a year. Levi's doesn't really make shoes. I mean, they do collabs with sneaker companies. The Levi's, pretty good shoes. I don't really know. This is like for shoes though. Yeah. Previous years, they were going off. They had the low top Kikos, like the slide type shoes. Like they had innovation. I feel like it's been pretty quiet for them. Nah, Hoka's going off this year. Hoka's also another company that kind of just took a back seat with all the momentum that they had. Solomon, dude, kind of took a back seat. Solomon kind of took a back seat. Bro, that's what I'm saying. This list is very odd. Whoever put this together is insane because they got Brooks. They got Brooks on here, but they don't have any other. They don't have Hokas. They don't have Solomons. They don't have. I see Reebok on here. They have Under Armour. Converse. I gotta give B. Yeah, nah. Solomon's for sure been quiet. For sure. I still can't believe they put Fila like this. They disrespected Fila crazy. Under Armour, I don't know. I don't know. Reebok. Yeah. I don't know. I gotta look at Reebok. Hold on. I gotta do the same thing for Reebok. Let's see. No. Oh, they did get the Angel Reese. And those are actually decent. I'm not even gonna sit here and hate. Those are actually decent sneakers. Now the colorway is gonna carry this shoe. Cause this pink is cool, that black was ugly. The pink was cool. This is ugly. The white cool. Not bad. Like, this is actually pretty decent. This is decent. Okay, they got the Toby collab. Not mad at it. Colorway fire. Toby, overall decent artist. I'm not mad at it. Dirt. Whatever. Had a basketball. Dirt. Decent. All right. Actually not terrible. Dirt. Whatever. That's all right. Nah. I guess. Pause, I guess. Yeah, it's not really shaping up too great. Dirt. Obey. That would have hit back in like 2016, 2015, maybe even 13. These are dirt. And we're already back in 2024 in November, and I only went back 3 pages. So they really haven't been making too much noise. The Angel Reese thing is good. Hammer Pro. Not bad. Actually very decent. Very solid. a competitor for the Speed Cat, a competitor for the Samba, that low profile sneaker. This colorway is actually very decent. This colorway is very decent. I think I've seen these somewhere. Decent. Great. Actually. This is great. This is a great sneaker. Actually. I'm not mad at it. But they haven't really been making noise like that. Respectfully. So I'll put it right next to A6. Just like in that in-between space. They're doing good things. You know? But I just don't think I could put it next to like Converse, Adidas, or Jordan, or Puma this year. I do want to look up one more thing though. Just one more thing. One more thing. One more thing. Hey, one more thing. Ooh, best low profile sneakers. Is that just like currently? Best low profile shoes, 2K subscriber special. Is that like what's out now? Or like what's the angle? I'm not opposed. Boy, they need to just get this up. This is over with. This is burnt, bro. This ain't it. In the current market, all right, bet. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. So off the top of my head, obviously I got Shy. Our Legacy, that's a great collab. Oh, I remember these from the Wranglers. That's a good collab. Ada Era, okay, great. Yeah, nah, you got that. Oh, why did I never see this? Wow. This is not the worst of the low of the sneakers loafer type shoes. This is actually not the worst of it. This is actually not terrible. I'm not saying it's the best. Again, I think New Balance cracked that code early and was like the leaders of this, but I think this is probably one of the better ones in my opinion. We're lying. He telling now. Nah, that Nas thing was absurd. The Nas thing was absurd. I don't know why he thought that, but okay. Converse has been having a great fucking year. Great year. Not mad at it. Again, innovation, doing things different, pushing the envelope, not following every single trend. Like, you know, I want to get a pair of these. I think these are dope. I think this is dope. I think it's clean and sleek. You know, it kind of, you know, playing, he's using it for basketball, but I think it could lend itself to be casual sneaker. Nah, yeah. Tyler Creator really, I mean, that partnership has come a long way. That partnership this is dirt. Oh my gosh, this is dirt. That's dirt. And I used to own them, so that's why I'm saying it. I gotta show y'all this picture real quick from college, since we on the topic of Tyler the Creator and his sneakers. Where's that picture at? Oh, let me turn this up. You all good, bro? Oh, damn! I need to get my phone fixed. And I had these joints and I thought I was fly as shit. Look at me. I thought I was fly as shit, old goofy ass. Maybe what's slow somewhat because Nike back at it's your Nike's innovation. They gotta split the take with Converse and Jordan that adds a different perspective to the. Yeah, but the reason I won't fully give them that as a out is because like those are like their own branches. It's not like Jordan brand, yes, under Nike, yes, Converse under Nike, but like those are their own branches with their own subset of people working on their own projects. Obviously, everything gets approved under the umbrella of Nike, but it's not like they're, they're, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not like they're splitting the pot, basically. It's just like with, the company that owns Louis Vuitton and all these other fashion houses, like it's just the conglomerate name and everything falls under it. So like, yeah, someone could say like, oh, Nike split the pot with Jordan and Converse, and like that's why they've been lacking on the innovation. But like they don't split the pot. Like the revenue that Converse, Nike, and Jordan brand makes, to my knowledge, it's not all going into one thing, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. That's fair. The Nike Zoom and whatnot. Okay. I'll take that. That's fair. That's fair. I'll take that. Wow. They really doing it. I'll take that. That's fair. I'm not mad at that take. But what I will say is, being that it's under the umbrella of Nike, when Nike take a hit, that means Converse also takes a hit. And when Nike takes a hit, that also means Jordan brand takes a hit. So like you can't let the main thing not be the main thing, basically. So if it's not going to be the main thing, resources have to go into that other thing to kind of make it spectacular. Because if it ain't, it ain't. I only know that take from when I worked there. Nah, use that knowledge. Yeah, they have to. They have to lead the charge into that space. Or things could go bad. Also, I saw that Nike exec that was backdooring all those shoes to feed her son's resale business got hired at what company? Foot Locker? I thought this was insane. Backdooring all those shoes for her son's resale company just to get hired at another sneaker company. This is like the type of thing where like you would think this will blackball you from the industry. Especially just like as the sentiment for resellers continues to like go in like the negative versus the positive. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I mean, I obviously don't have much. I don't have much stake in this. I really don't care. But what I will say is people are gonna say what they want to say to save their ass, especially when it gets to the level of losing your position at a company like a Nike. So I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm not saying, she was completely all in on it, but I don't know anything. Allegedly, it's all alleged. I'm just saying she could still not be in support of it and turn a blind eye to something at which you're still responsible. Yeah. I mean, also people just forget stuff too. So like, it cooled down, things died away, more things happened in the world. Like today was a crazy day. As things just keep happening, people just forget certain things. But I think certain things like this where like, I saw this article reported on multiple times, different outlets, different social media platforms talking about it. So it's gonna be a real tight eye on her. I feel like they gonna be watching. But yeah, I think this is a fair list. This is fair. This is very fair. I wish I could move Asics up, but Asics can't do it. Yeah, I'm sure. And especially when when you have somebody that high in a company as like a parent, I'm sure connections just flow easy. You can just mention that at a sneaker shop or something, or you could just mention that with other people and they're like, oh, your mom's X, Y, and Z. Oh, okay. And now, that's a connection because they may want to exchange some type of, maybe it's currency, maybe it's like shoes, trying to get in good faith or good merit with the mom. So like, I'm sure his network extended. I'm sure his network definitely extended outside of his mom too. So I'm positive of that. But again, she very well could not supported it, and she definitely, X, Y, and Z, and she scolded him and, yada, yada. But, yeah. I want to see more out of Reebok, though. I feel like Reebok had a good year last year. They didn't have a terrible year this year, but it's also just been very quiet. Same thing with Asics. Just very quiet, not really much going on, but that could be at the expense of a lot of things going on. A lot of companies are having major layoffs. A lot of companies got affected by tariffs, especially now that Q1 is when like the tariff talk kind of got implemented, and then like going into Q2 and Q3 of this year, I think people are starting to make proper adjustments, and we kind of know where that's going to end up pretty soon. So I think also just like the rise of people buying fakes may have impacted the market more than people know. So I don't know. I'm just somebody on live talking about sneakers. But yeah, let's go wrap up the live today. I thought I was going to do something just a little bit longer, but again, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and potentially the next day. So, also, if y'all see anything in the wild, join the Discord, drop the link in Discord, drop the picture in Discord, use the Discord as a way for when I go live, I can pull from the Discord and talk about it live. Also, when do those Yu-Gi-Oh 95s drop. I need to look that up real quick. I forgot. Those 95s drop when? Oh, the 12. 210 is insane, but you just get so much for that 210. You get so much for the 210. It's so worth it. That box is going to be, man. I need these. What does it say on the back? Nah, it say the 12. Don't try to steer me away. Let me see. Joey's. Yeah, now these shoes are crazy, bro. These are insane. This is like similar to like when I say like, what's the word I'm looking for? When I say pop culture references, I feel like are like most of the time better sneaker opportunities. This is what I mean. Because clearly, you know, from the actual show itself. But then like, this is just like, even if like the shoes were not in the show, this is just great pop culture references things that make sneakers dope. Because it's like, obviously things like Pokemon, things like Yu-Gi-Oh, things like, you know, basketball cards, baseball cards, and things like that are very popular right now. People are making thousands and thousands of dollars within this industry of cards and collectibles. Like it may not be as significant, but I feel like in 5 years people are still going to be talking about these. But like almost like in a, oh, like I know this real niche sneaker. Like that's how I felt about the Quagmire Dunks. Like a lot of people knew about them, but they still wasn't like wildly remembered. Like great pop culture reference to a show that is as big as it is now. Like that's just good sneakers. Like MF Doom Dunks, just great sneakers. Travis Scott, first shoe with Jordan. You can automate it? Damn. I just need to get hip. I'm kind of old. I'm kind of old. And I also just be moving around a lot, just with work. I had some meetings after work. So I do need to figure that out, though. And I do need to start promoting more. That's why I'm trying to start. I'm trying to post more on Instagram, too, because I just fell off posting on Instagram. It's just a lot to do. For real. It just be a lot to do. And I don't be trying to overwhelm myself. But yeah. These are just great pop culture reference sneakers. For that 210 mark, I mean, it's pretty steep. Not gonna lie. It's steep, but I gotta get it. The only thing you missed was this tier list. It's really not. And I be getting up early too. That's the crazy thing. I be up early, bro. And it still don't be enough time. I be like, I gotta go to the gym. I gotta talk to my girl. I gotta work. And you know, from 9 to 5, I'm working. And then after I work, I gotta eat or I gotta cook. You know, I got to make sure, you know, stuff is situated. I talk to my girl. I jump on live. And I got to make sure I'm off live in a sufficient amount of time to get good rest. No, absolutely, though. 210 is definitely better than 700 to 1,000, which I know that's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna try. I'm going to try. But I'm not gonna be upset if I don't get them, just because tomorrow there will be another sneaker, or like within a week there will be another sneaker grabbing my attention. So that's just the name of the game. But we hit an hour though, so I end up yapping for another 5 minutes. But yeah, amazing stuff. Again, as always, I appreciate y'all taking your time out of y'all day, whether you watching it now or you watching it later. I appreciate y'all. I need to go to sleep. I just fumble all over my words. I appreciate y'all for watching. Tomorrow, I'll put it in the Discord. Tomorrow, it'll be around the same time, 8:30, same time. Yada yada. I don't know how to end this, bro. So it's like almost trying to end a live is almost like when you try to like walk in a different, like you say peace to somebody and you leave, but y'all end up walking the same direction. It's like, oh shit. Tight shit. I could just start singing. Type shit. You'll never